Hey everyone, happy Friday, TGIF, or for those of us who celebrate Shabbat, TGIS. Thank goodness it's Shabbat, or thank goodness it's Friday. I hope you had a great week, a great productive week, and enjoyed, if you are in Michigan, enjoyed this beautiful weather we've been having. My favorite kind of weather, actually it's not my favorite kind of weather, my favorite kind of weather is the middle of the summer when it's hot all the time and we can go to the pool. But my second favorite kind of weather, where it starts off in the morning a little chilly and then it warms up in the afternoon and it's nice and hot and sunny in the afternoons. I love it, love it, love it. But I wanted to pop in here really quickly before Shabbat gets ready to start. I have to go hop in the shower and finish getting ready and do all that kind of fun stuff. It has been an exciting day in our house. If you've seen the pictures, I got Elliot his bearded dragon. Super cool. I put up this afternoon, should I surprise him and bring it home, or should I take him with me to pick it up? And a lot of people said take him with you, but actually after I surprised him with him, I asked him which he would have preferred, and he said, "Oh, Mommy, I'm so glad you surprised me with it." So I'm glad I made the right choice. He would have been happy either way. The thing is, my kids are pretty easygoing like that, so no matter what I would have done, he would have been happy. He's just super excited. Hey, Gail. He is just super excited to have this little guy or girl. We don't know what it is. We won't know for several months whether it's a guy or a girl. So when I refer to it as a him, we don't know yet. But Elliot named this little guy Spiky. But it's super fun, super cool. It's a cute little thing. If you've never had one, if you've never seen one, they're fun. I didn't know much about them until recently, till he decided he really wanted one, and I started doing research, and they're pretty cool. So yeah. But I wanted to come on here and pop on really quick before Shabbat started and say hello, and just to remind you not to derail your hard work from all the hard work now that the weekend is going, right? So many people do rockin' awesome on their program all week long, right? And then you hit the weekend and you're off your schedule and you're off your routine and you're doing whatever, and next thing you know, you have done something that has blown it for the weekend, right? Don't do that. It's not worth it. I'm here to tell you, having been doing this for a long time, it's not worth it, right? And how do you want to feel when you end your weekend, Sunday night when you're going to bed? How do you want to feel? Do you want to be able to say, I rocked it this weekend? Or when you wake up on Monday morning, I rocked it this weekend, or it didn't go so well, right? So most of us want to be able to say we rocked it. So remember that. And if you know that that's how you want to feel at the end of your weekend, my advice is stop this evening before you get going into anything, before you go to your Friday night plans or anything else, right? Stop, close your eyes for a few minutes, and picture what it's going to feel like on Sunday night when you go to bed and you have rocked it all weekend. Whatever your plan is, I don't care what it is. I don't care if this has nothing to do with weight loss, right? Whatever it is that you've worked hard for during the week, right? Maybe it's focusing on healthy sleep, right? And then all of a sudden you're going to stay up way too late on Friday night and then you don't feel good, right? No, don't do that, right? But so close your eyes and think about, how do I want to feel on Sunday night when I go to bed? How do I want to feel on Monday morning when I wake up, right? Picture that. Imagine it. Let yourself really feel it, because you know what it feels like. And then rewind the tape backwards. Rewind it backwards and look at the steps that you took during that time to help yourself feel that way, right? It's, live in the future and act in the now. That is one of the key principles that I sorry about that. I was getting a phone call. One of the key principles that I talk about, right? And that I teach people. Where do you want to be at the end of it doesn't have to be at the end of your journey, but just in the future, and then rewind backwards so you can figure out how to make that happen, right? It's super powerful and super important, because if we don't do that and we fly by the seat of our pants and we just say we're going to go off of willpower, we're going to fail. Bottom line is, we're going to fail. Willpower doesn't work. I actually just talked about this in a group that I'm running right now. I talked about the power of willpower, what power, and why power. And so if any of you, I know a couple people that are in the group, pop on here as well, right? It's so important, right? Willpower is the least important of those things. Why power and what power are the two things that are going to take you through to be successful. Right? And that's what it is. How do you want to feel at the end of the weekend? That's your what. What do you want that into be, right? On Sunday night, on Monday morning. And why do you want it to be that way? When you have a really good grasp of that, then it makes it so much easier. It makes your decisions, it makes your choices so much easier throughout the weekend, right? When you're presented with something that doesn't fit that why or doesn't fit that what, your answer is no, right? That is the key. That is the key to all of this. When you decide something, there's no such thing truly as choice. We all think, oh, well, I can choose. I have choices. I have choices. I have choices. But no, once you make a decision on something, that removes all choices, right? When you've made a decision, to stick to your healthy eating plan, right? There's no choice there. Something either fits that plan or it doesn't fit that plan. It's one or the other. If it doesn't fit that plan, then you don't even have the option. If it does fit that plan, okay, then you can say, am I in the mood for it, right? But it either fits it or it doesn't fit it, right? That's the same thing with this power through the weekend, right? If you decide that on Sunday night or on Monday morning, you are going to feel rocking awesome, you make that strong decision that this is how I'm going to feel, this is what's going to happen, those choices go away, right? Those things that might tempt you to pull you off and derail you go away. They don't become choices anymore, right? And that's where the power of stop, challenge, choose comes in, right? Stop, think about it. Does this fit the decision that I made? Yes or no? Yes, it does. Great. Go for it. Does it fit the decision that I made? No, it doesn't. Okay, then it's not an option anymore, right? So it's super, super, super important to remember that, right? Don't let the weekend derail you from all your hard work. Because how stinky is it to wake up on Monday morning and be like, I threw it all off, and so I'm going to start all over again, right? How many of us have said, Monday morning, it's my day one again, right? Here, it's not really your day one. That's the one thing I can tell you that drives me bonkers when people say to me, it's my day one again. Nope, it's not your day one, because day one means you're back to where you were when you started. And I can guarantee no matter where you are, you're not all the way back to where you were when you started, right? But I get the concept of it, the idea of it. I'm starting again. I'm refreshing again, right? But you don't have to do that every Monday. You don't have to do that every week, right? You can keep going. And even if you make a goof up in the weekend, it's okay. We're human, right? Make a goof up, but move forward. Don't let any goof ups totally derail you to just say, I'll start again on Monday, right? Don't destroy your hard week from the work with goof ups over the weekend. Know where you want to be. Know what you want to do, right? And focus on that and know how you want to feel at the end of the weekend and make your decision, and then follow that decision with everything that you do. I hope this is helpful. I can't wait to hear how everybody's weekends went. Please feel free to report back. If you're on here live, give me a hashtag live. I can see a handful of you guys on here. If you are on here, if you pick up the recording, give me a hashtag replay so I know that you caught it later. And have a great night. If you celebrate the Sabbath, have a Shabbat Shalom. If not, then I hope you just have an enjoyable, wonderful Saturday. I will be back here tomorrow night. We're starting to get earlier and earlier on Saturday night, so I will see you back here on Saturday night. Maybe I'll have a little dragon sitting on my shoulder. I was going to bring him up for this live, but he's been held so much, and my son finally put him down and put him into his cage that I figured I'd let him stay there. So I'll do another live where he's going to be sitting up on my shoulder. So have a great night, and I will see you guys tomorrow night. Bye.